Hello lovelies, in this vlog I'm going to show you how I painted this gorgeous baby, and one of the ingredients was black coffee. I'd love for you to like this video, comment on it, and do subscribe for my channel, my lovelies, if you haven't already. What you're seeing me do is lay down some basic shadows with a Tombow. I use very gentle neutral beige colors here, and I'm blocking out areas. Now going on with a slightly different Tombow where I start laying down that gorgeous, absolutely stunning orange, gold, yellow of the deer. And there comes black coffee. What I've noticed black coffee do is when I use black coffee instead of water, it creates this lovely sepia tint and a very gentle sepia tint. And when I use colors on top of it or along with it, the colors are more muted. I am now using water-soluble color pencils and blocking off areas where there's the grass, there's the horizon line. There's a bunch of materials that I'm using. I'm using Derwent Inktense blocks, which are water-soluble. I'm using water-soluble color pencils, and I'm using black coffee instead of water. And I love this effect. It really desaturates and tones down the brightness of the pigments that I'm using. And it sort of makes the artwork look more earthy and dusty. And I really like that desat effect. Laying in some lovely little grass. Now I've got an old brush which is frayed. Never throw away all these treasures. Keep these frayed bristly brushes because they make amazing textures. Now that my background's a little done, the grass, I'm just blocking in the skyline. And in the photograph I'm looking at, the skyline is actually quite dark, but I'm just laying down a base layer, and then I'll go over it again with darker colors. I'm using a grey Tombow now to lay down some shadows on my beautiful deer, and then with this is a Caran Luminance color pencil, which I use a lot. As you can see, it's down to a little stub, and I need to order more. I'm just laying down the outlines of my deer and going in where there are really deeper shadows and putting those in with color pencil. As you're noticing, I use a combination of materials to create my artwork. It's never really just one. I'm using color pencils, crayons, black coffee, and I'm using even ink to create these textures and layers. That's another amazing brush, okay, which is ancient, completely frayed and bristly, but I just love the textures that this brush strokes leave on my artwork, and I like that. I like that feeling of a nice vintagey feel. And that's another thing that either using tea, I guess tea would work too. I'd love for you to try tea, but I don't drink tea that much. I'm a complete black coffee person. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream, no milk kind of person. And I accidentally once discovered this technique. I'm not saying discovered, I'm sure it's been used before, but I came across it when I dipped my brush by accident into my cup of black coffee and not water, and the effect was incredible. Lovely sepia tinted desat vintage look, which really appeals to me. The last layer I'm putting in the whites, I'm putting in the darkest blacks. I used my Ecoline brush for that, and just adding a few highlights with white, and my beautiful deer is done. All I have to do is date it. I hope you liked that video, and I cannot wait to see what you get up to with black coffee or tea. And do hit like and comment on this video, and do subscribe to my channel, because only then will the YouTube algorithm gods and goddesses listen. Thank you. You stay snug and have a lovely rest of the week.